Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, June 2024, 31 variant and question number 11. What a question and differential question. We have a field of 300 plants of certain species and all of which can be infected by a particular disease. Okay, and after T, first plant is infected are X. You can say the infected plants are X when we can't start counting. Okay, so common sense total 300. If I ask you what is infected plants, so you can say infected plants are naturally X. X is infected plants. And total plants are how many? Total plants are 300. So if I ask you what are what are other one unaffected? So or not infected or unaffected. So we can say not infected. So from 300 subtract X. I think this part is very clear. Okay. Now what a statement he mentioned, the rate of change. Whenever rate of change comes of X, it means dx over dt is proportional to what? So product of the number of plants infected and number of plants which are not yet infected. So it means I can write it. So dx by dt, this is pronounced rate of change of x, is proportional. This is called proportional. And product of infected is and uninfected. Infected is x, uninfected is 300 minus x. So x times 2, 300 minus x. So I believe this part is very clear how we got it. Okay, afterwards, when I remove this proportional sign, we get a k automatically. You know it very well. Now, how to get the value of the k and our job? So he given some values t0, x1. So which and dx by dt is 0.02, sorry. I'm going to put the values 0.2, k as it is, x value 1. So 300 minus 1. And if I check it in calculator, what values I get it? And 1 minute, please. So is k value subject? So basically 0.2 divided by 299. And I get a 1460. 1414. So wait a minute, let me check. 1 minute, please. 0.2 divided by out of 300, 1 gone. So yeah, 299. So I got k value 1 over 1495. So which I'm going to plug in back in equation. Which equation I'm going to plug in? This k value, plug in it here. So when I plug in it there, so what I get finally, so dx over dt is equal. So this goes here. So it becomes 1 over 1495 times 2x and times 2 300 minus x. But we have to show this one. So naturally this will multiply left hand side. It goes there and we get 1495 dx by dt is equals to x times 2 300 minus x. And alhamdulillah, target is achieved and we have done it. So let's go for next part. And one more thing, let's say in exam, it is easy, alhamdulillah. But if in case you're not able to prove it, so first part, you're not able to prove it, you lose this 2 marks. So you can use this equation and try to solve next 9 marks. Okay. So let's try do the next 9 part. 9 mark, okay. Use partial fraction, he mentioned clearly, and solve differential equation, obtain expression of t in terms of x. And single logarithm, he mentioned very clearly. Single okay, x, single x, okay. So we have to go for t subject. So t subject is our job. T subject is our job. So have a look now. So first of all, I will do, all of you know it. We have 4 steps. Number 1, separation of the variables. Separation of the variables. Number 2, integration of the both sides. Third, find c value. Afterwards, make subject. So make subject. What is a task to make it? So this is a whole story. So first of all, I will, because my subject is a t subject. So I will write t on left hand side. So first of all, this t will multiply here. So what I get then, look at students, So 1495 dx equals to x times to 300 minus x times to dt. But do you know dt and dx cannot be in denominator? Okay, so this whole thing I can bring it under it. So I got a 1495 divided by, I can write it now, x times 2, 300 minus x. And dx is here and dt. So switch the sides, left become right and right become left. So I hope so this is done and we have achieved this format. Okay, after this, what to do next plan? Why I switched? Because I need T subject. So I need T on the left hand side. And now student, I'm ready to integrate. And when I integrate both sides, student, but before integration, as he said, you do partial fraction. So I count this as equation number 1. I will consider this part only, and I say here let 1495 divided by x times to 300 minus x is equals to two fractions I will write as you know it. So one time this in and one time this in denominator. So x here and 300 minus x comes here. Here a, here b. Now what is the best way? We have a two ways. Take LCM and cross multiply. Our second choice. What is the left hand side? Denominator multiply throughout. So multiply with the left hand side denominator. I mean to say x times 2, 300 minus x multiply. So when I multiply with this fraction, this completely cancel out, I get 1495. And when I multiply this fraction with this, x cancel out and a times 2, 300 minus x. And when I go for last part, this completely cancel out. So x, wait a minute, students. Yeah, b times 2. This cancel with this, x stay beside of b. X stay beside of b. Now, student, what to do one by one? One time this equal to 0 and one time this equal to 0. So I go to assume both parts. X 0, one option. Second is 300 minus x equal to 0. X goes other side. I got second option. So first of all, I'm saying put x equal to 0. So what I get 1495. And when I plug in 0 here, I get a 300a. So 300a and plus 0. A value finally I got. A value finally got. So if I divide them, so 1495 divided by 300. I think if we don't simplify, we can simplify as well, no problem at all. But if I don't simplify, there's a better approach. So we will see later on, do we need to simplify or no need? So I think we can go without simplification. So what I'm writing, 1495 over 300. This is a value of A. Same way now, first I plug in x0, now plug in 300. So when I plug in 300 students, so 1495, when I plug in 300, 303 it becomes 0. And when I plug in here, I got a 300 times 2b. And finally, our b value is becoming 1495 over 300. So this is done. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So both values, I'm going to plug in it here. So then what I get a form, look at C students, I'll just show you this values. I'm going to copy and I'm going to replace a value of A and value of the B. And value of A is becoming 1495 over 300 and 1495 over 300. And do you know, student, if fraction come in numerator, so it will slip. Slipping means A will come here, B will come down. So it turns to be A by BC. So this I will do later on, and same time I'm going to plug in the place of here. So I'm saying put in 1. Put in 1. So left hand side I have a dt. Right hand side I think because they match. So best idea I take common out. Make my question easier. So I will take common out like this. And what left inside? Inside 1 over x plus 1 over 300 minus x into dx. So this is done. Now I'm integrating same time. So when I'm integrating same time, so what I will get it, students? Better to next step. dt here and 1495 over 300 sine of integral 1 over x dx separate, and 1495 by 300 and integral sine 1 over 300 minus. Why I have separated, some reason behind. So have a look, please. What is the basic formula we have? You know, student, basic formula: function in denominator, its derivative in the numerator, and the power of function is 1. 1. I repeat my word, this must be 1. So what is answer for it? Answer for it is log of denominator function. That simple. So problem is here. What is this derivative? Student, look it now carefully. This is 0 and this become 1. So minus 1 I need. Do I have a minus 1 available? No. Minus 1 is not available on top. How to produce minus 1? Yes, we have a choice. What is that choice? So I can say a simple technique. If I write minus 1 into minus 1, this minus 1 stay here and this minus 1 will go outside. So basically minus into minus become plus 1. So I can write it one step only to save my time. Here negative 1 and here negative outside. See, negative into negative, it gave us positive. And now I'm eligible to integrate. Here I got t 1495 by 300. Log of x comes here, 1495 over 300, and log of 300 minus x and plus c. So now, student, I think up to here is point is very clear. And let's proceed for the c value. And how to get c value, students? Have a look. We have given a parameters t1, x is 1, t0, x is 1, x is 1, t0, x is 1, t0. Check once again, x is 1, x is 1, t0. Okay, so t0 here and x is 1. Log of 1 is 0, so it becomes 0. But when I plug in here, I get a negative 1495 by 300 and log of 299. Log of 299 plus c. So c value turns to be 1495 over 300 and log of 299. I hope so this part is also very clear. Now I'm going to plug in back this whole thing back in this equation. So what I say, this equation number 2, I label it. So put in 2. So t is equals to 1495 by 300 log of x minus 1495 by 300 and log of 300 minus x. And c value, I'm replacing this. So again, I got a 1495 over 300 into log of 299. You know, student, what is the log property? For example, look at now, student, very careful. Log of a plus log of b minus log of c. How many plus come? Those numbers will come numerator, and which negative come goes in denominator, a into b by c. So I can see here plus sign, here minus, here plus. So how many plus values will go in numerator, otherwise go in denominator? Okay, but first of all, can you see this all common? I can take common out first of all. So, and second number, let me check again. If I divide 1495 divided by 300, I get 299 over 60. So this same number, okay? On safe end, I just kept as it is, but I think understanding. In the bracket, I got log of x, 1 minute, log of x minus log of 300 minus x and plus log of 299. And final step I'm writing now here, students. So t is equals to 299 over 60 and log of, because this plus and this plus. So x and 9, 299 into x, short form this and this multiply, and the rest part will divide. So 300 minus x. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have done it. So this is of completely in bracket. And what he was asking, go back and check it. He said make t in terms of x in a single format. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the question is completely over.